What's going on, everybody? Happy Sunday. Today is Sunday. It is November 16th, 2025, and we're going to go see Predator Badlands. Yes, join me, ladies and gentlemen. I, Saj the Boss, a massive fan of science fiction and horror and theater and all kinds of fun things, is about to see a science fiction movie called Badlands. This happens to be the same director who's revamping the Predator universe with Predator Prey, which was one of my absolute favorite Predator movies, and I love the first Predator. I don't think I've seen Predator 2 yet, but I also love the Alien franchise, so jumping over to the theater and seeing it, it's definitely a different take on the franchise because, first of all, it's PG-13 and it follows the aliens from the Predator universe in their own world. So I'm looking forward to it. I heard great things, got some good Rotten Tomatoes. I'm gonna go get some beer and some popcorn, and I'll see you all. And your boy has just arrived at a local Cinemark for Predator Badlands. Let's do this Saj the Boss style. Get some beer, get some popcorn. Let's get inside. Also Marty McFly as you walk in here, which is pretty cool. I always like to get one of these framed Rodhams in, but who knows? Let's get popcorn buckets with Althaba and Glinda, which is kind of interesting. Big good guys roll head, a bunch of things. So yeah, so popcorn bucket update for a small popcorn and a Guinness today. I had an IPA yesterday, so I went with the Guinness, which is a good old faithful beer for me. So I don't know, I felt like I wanted something dark. So Guinness. And guys, we just got out of Predator Badlands, and it was a spectacular blast. It was one of those films where it kept you on the edge of your seat the whole entire time. And it was amazing. I felt like a video game as you watch this film. So I cannot wait to tell you guys a little bit more and a little bit later. So see you guys once I get back. Guys, so we're back now. And I gotta tell you this film is a lot different than I was expecting it would be compared to any Predator movie that's previously in the like the entry points. So Predator 1's always my favorite. Prey is really good. But this one takes a very weird deep dive, making it own standalone movie where the Predator is actually a character named Kygel. Not Kygel. Give me a second. Dex. His name is Dex. And Dex is on a hunt for a very interesting creature that no one dares to hunt. And he's also on a quest with a tool that's also used by the Atani Foundation, an AI that goes by Thea. So it's Thea and Dex on this hunt. This movie opens up just like any video game movie you've ever seen. It feels like you're watching a video game come to life. There are tons of really nice visual effects, CGI. The worlds were outstanding as you follow the story. And that's the plot without giving anything away, but this whole atmosphere was all world building and understanding the layout of the land and understanding what the culture of the Predators are actually about. And that's one of my favorite things going into that movie, just was learning about who they are and why they hunt in the first place. I know the answer now, and it's interesting, but I can't spoil it. So Dex, though, is outcasted from his family, and he was betrayed to this land of the dead to pretty much try, the land of the dying, to try to find the crazy creature that his father dares not to find. So yeah, his character arc was very cool, seeing him come like a very coming of age movie. So like the character just really drastically feels like he's coming of age. You see him grow and you see him like triumph and struggle, just like any other video game character. So it feels like a standalone video game character for the Predator. So nothing very special. The AI though was kind of annoying at times. I was kind of annoyed with her, but she was kind of nice. But then she's kind of like, here we go again. I love synths, by the way, but some of them are just very, like, weird, but some of them are just very kind, but some of them are just like, okay, we don't really need to go in that direction anyways, but it kind of did the same thing. So, yeah, that's what I can say about the other character. His founder is very annoying. So overall, guys, this movie was really good. I really enjoyed the world building of this movie, And I felt like it was a little bit too cheesy at times. It's something I didn't like with the too cheesy nature, because you think these predators are mostly just a bunch of badasses who just literally just go up and like kick butt all the time, right? Come and conquer and kill, which is pretty much their motto. And this one, you kind of see them evaluate the hunt and why they're researching everything they need to learn about each area. So it really feels like it could become a video game eventually. So it's something I didn't like, was a little bit too cheesy. I felt like the story was a little bit too slow. I felt they could have paced up a little bit more. There's also, you have to read some dialogue, which is fine. I love the language, I love learning about it. But there's like one or two moments like that, I wish it could have sped up some of the pacing. And I wish there was more to it besides the AI and why the Atani Corporation was there in the first place. I want more background knowledge on that aspect. So things I very enjoyed very much in this movie is the world breaking, the groundbreaking, learning about how these characters can grow and adapt and become one tribe member, which is something I just really like. That family is very important, and especially with this culture of the predators, I think it's just very nice to get to learn about them finally. So learning about them is very fun, and get to learn how they hunt is very special. And even them doing mundane things like talking or sleeping or what they eat and how they prepare things or how they gather things, it's just very fascinating to me. It's like you're watching an Animal Planet documentary half the time. I'm not joking. Sasha Boss, you heard it first, where Sasha Boss said you're watching the nature show. Well, guys, this movie was pretty good, but do I recommend Predator Badlands? Yes. If you're a big sci-fi fan, you're going to love this movie. It's not as good as everyone is saying, just because A, I'm not too familiarized how these predators work and operate, and B, I felt like it's a little bit of a hodgepodge. It's fun. I really want a sequel. I really want a 3-hour cut of just this movie. But the ending alone was like, oh, predictable. You know, you go in there and I'm like, yep, not the way I wanted this movie to end. But I'm really excited to see where all these 3 characters will go and triumph, and trying to figure out what's going to happen next. So, do I recommend it? Yes, good movie. I wish it was rated R. I wish there was more blood and guts, like the traditional Predator way to go. It's not as good as Alien Romulus, and I think I like the Alien franchise a lot better than the Predator franchise. It's kind of a biased opinion, but as always, I am Sasha Boss. I recommend, if you're a young kid, you're absolutely going to love this movie. As an adult, I do appreciate a lot of things in this movie, and I want more. So I want like 2 other films to make it a trilogy, and I'm excited to see what's going to happen next with the whole story with Dex. So see you guys later, and I will let me know, guys, what movies you guys want to see me review next. And this movie is a solid 8 out of 10. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for my Wicked review.